Welcome back, everybody. My name is Kavika, and I am the Squared Circle Scholar. Today, I will be doing my predictions for Saturday night's main event, May edition, because, it seems like we have this every few months now. Anyways, let's get right into it. First up on the card for the World Heavyweight Championship, we have champion Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. Now, I think this is the best scenario for Jey Uso to give him somebody so unlikable like Logan Paul, but it also doesn't feel like this is a real feud because it doesn't feel like Logan Paul has a chance at winning at Saturday night's main event. Now, if they had made this maybe a triple threat match or something more than just Jey Uso versus Logan Paul, I feel like we could get our teeth more into it. But as it sits right now, we all know Jey Uso is winning. Like, there is not a world in which Jey Uso does not win. I mean, even if he loses, he still retains the title. Like, if Gunther interferes, or what are the three other storylines he's in? Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins. It's not believable that Logan Paul is going to beat Jey Uso. I just don't see a world where that happens. But even if he loses, like I said, it will be because of interference. He will retain the title and still be the World Heavyweight Champion with a loss underneath his belt, which just would not be a good look for your brand new champion who beat Gunther at WrestleMania. 100% Jey Uso is retaining his title. Next on the card, we have a steel cage match. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. These two guys did a really good job at making me want to watch their WrestleMania match. They made me somewhat believe in their feud. I wouldn't say as much as Drew McIntyre and Punk did when they had their outstanding feud last year, but they did such a great job because when this feud was first announced or, in the rumor mill, I don't think anybody was excited. And they had a good match at WrestleMania. They had the fatal four-way match for the United States title. That was good because they even broke off and had like their own two little storylines going on with that. But now we're sitting here and Drew has 2 wins over Damian. This match feels so unnecessary. I don't understand. Like, I understand why we have it, so that way there's something for, Saturday night's main event. But, I mean, Drew's just gonna win because why would Damian win? Drew's beat him in every facet so far, except for that fatal 4-way match where Damian threw Drew into the concrete. Unless they're going to do like a best of 7 series between these two guys, we really don't need this match. But I'm going to go with Drew is going to win. And I think Drew is going to be the next guy for Jey Uso to face. That's the only place I see this going. Next on the card, we have CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. I'm really enjoying this Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins thing because it almost feels like Seth is that guy that's like steering Braun in a direction. He's the brain behind the Braun, and then Heyman is the brain behind the Braun. But I think these two have a very good dynamic between one another because Seth is such like a technical wrestler and Braun is just more speed and power. I feel like they're going to have a really good dynamic in the ring as a tag team. But then on the other hand, you have Punk and Sami, where Sami's a technical guy and Punk is also kind of a technical guy, and neither one of them really have strength or power. Not to say that they're weak or slow, but they're not, Braun Breaker levels. And I think Sami turns here. He's got to, right? Like, why else would we be having this match unless Punk turns, which wouldn't make any sense because of WrestleMania and all that. But yeah, I think Sami turns here. I think Punk and Sami lose because of that. And not necessarily in the way of Sami is going to join Braun and Seth, but he's going to go and carve his own path. Maybe if he does turn, he's the guy that goes after Jay. Just a thought. And finally, for the main event, we have R-Truth versus John Cena. Now, when this match was first announced, I thought it was going to be for the title. It has been said otherwise. This is not for the WWE Championship. This is just an exhibition match in the main event with your 17-time world champion. Yeah, that makes sense. The thing is, though, is since the title's not on the line, this leads me to believe that R-Truth is going to win. Like, Cena doesn't need this win because he's already champion and the title's not on the line. If the title was on the line, Cena's winning hands down. They're not even going to... I mean, they may do something like I said with the first match where they have interference or whatever. But, yeah, I think Truth is going to win this. And I think it's going to slowly break down Cena's heel persona. Truth is a reflection of us, the fans. It was amazing when Cena turned heel, and none of us could really believe it. And some of us, including me, still to this day, kind of don't believe it. It's really surreal seeing Cena be a heel because he hasn't done it since, 2002, 2003. And I think when Truth beats John Cena, not only is he going to be thinking like, well, Truth is kind of like the fans and this, that, and the other, but Truth is also like, he's the comedy guy. He's not supposed to beat the 17-time world champion. I think this is going to break Cena's entire reality. I want to say it's going to break Cena's reality in the same way that Bray Wyatt did in the Firefly Funhouse match. Now, I'm not saying that Truth and Cena are going to have a match like that. I think Cena's cinematic matches are, done for the rest of his career. But mentally, Cena's character he has to break down if he loses to R-Truth. Because R-Truth is, the 57-time 24/7 champion or some kind of crazy statistic like that. And John Cena's a 17-time world champion. Normally you'd pick the world champion's probably going to win. But I think Cena's looking at this match as like, it's R-Truth. It's not for the title. I beat Cody. I beat Randy. This is nothing. But then he loses and he spirals downward. Does he come back as a face, or does he double down and even go more heelish than he has been? Like we've seen heel John Cena. He does the heel tactics, the low blow, using the belt as a weapon to win. But is he gonna, maybe throw Truth through a table or two? Or, make Truth bloody and bruised? I don't know. But I do know R-Truth is winning this match because there's nothing that they could really do that would surprise me on this card except that. Like, R-Truth definitively beating the 17-time record-breaking champion John Cena in the main event. Saturday night's main event, that is. All right, those are my predictions for Saturday night's main event. Make sure you let me know in the comments down below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Who do you think is going to win? And while you're down there, you might as well hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe so you can, see more videos that you'll like. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again next time.